Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, if you're new here, then thank you for watching my video. Click the subscribe button and make sure you click that bell button so that you don't miss any videos from me. I'm sorry guys, it's like hair all over me right now. If you're new here, then make sure you click that subscribe button and the bell button so that you don't miss any videos from me. And if you're not new here, then thank you so much for coming back. Today I'm going to be making a video on how to wand curl your hair. How I get my signature curls. They go hand in hand. If you're interested in this makeup look, this look was done in collaboration with I Love Sarahi's and ColourPop's collaboration together. So I just filmed a video. It should be up before this one. So if you want to know how I got this, I will try to insert it in the cards. But if you want to know how I achieved this look, then just go to the video, whatever. I'll leave it in the description box and in the cards. And yeah, you can see how I got this look. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead on and get into this tutorial. So if you want to see how I get my luscious beautiful wand curls, aka my signature curls, then just keep on watching. All right, so the things you're gonna need for this video is a comb, a wide tooth comb. I have a comb that's a lot wider than this, but I don't know what happened to it. I'm pretty sure I'll find it later. But yeah, you're gonna want to just a wide tooth comb to comb out the kinks in your hair. And you're going to want some type of heat protection. Now, my favorite heat protection is the Tresemme heat protection spray, but this is the one that I had on hand, so this is the one I'm going to be using. It's just a Garnier Fructis one. And then you're also going to want, depending on if you're going to be curling some hair that you just washed or just co-washed, or if it's already dry, you're going to want some John Frieda Frizzies. Now, I'm pretty sure you can apply this to dry hair as well, but the directions say to apply it to damp hair. And I really like this stuff for frizz. My hair, I try out a lot of different weaves and a lot of different weave companies, and I always use this when I'm like co-washing after I've co-washed the hair or washed the hair and I'm about to curl it or flat iron it, because this really helps with frizz. And so I'll leave links to all this stuff below. And this lasts you a really long time. I've had this for at least a year, and that's all I've used out of it. So it lasts you for a pretty long time. And you don't want to put too much of this in your hair because you don't want it to get way down and greasy. You're also going to need some sides, like some pin clips, but these are optional. And you're going to need some clips. Now these clips can be found at Sally's or something like that. They're just clips to get your hair out of the way while you're dealing with the other part. To start off, I like to section my hair down the middle. I'm not going to be styling my hair down the middle, but I still kind of just like to section it like half and half, like, it's still kind of, as you can see from the back, it's still kind of parted down the middle. And I have this scarf tied on because it's a frontal and I'm setting her, so I'm just going to clip this part up and just make sure all of it is out of my way, and then I'm just gonna work with this section of hair. By the way, I've already used both of those products that I just mentioned to you. I've already used those on the hairs, but I'm just showing you guys what you're gonna need. All right, so I'm just gonna basically section off. I kind of like to section off by track, or like 2 or 3 checks at a time. But you can kind of do it however you want to. I'm just gonna section off some hair, and then pin this hair up with the wrist, and then just have her over here. And then the hair that I sectioned off is right here. Okay. So, and I'm also going to pin up my scarf at the back because it's kind of in my way. I'm just going to kind of like pin this up like that. All right, so I'm going to take a small, you don't want to take like a too small of a section, but you also don't want to get like too big of a section. So you want to kind of get like a medium-sized section. Depending on how you want your curls to look, I kind of want my curls to be like loose and flirtatious, so I'm going to section off like about this much hair, and then I'm just gonna comb it to make sure all the kinks are out. And I'm gonna take my wand. Now I have multiple wands, but the one I'm gonna be using today is by Numi. It's the pink one. It's the reverse one. The reverse wand. As you can see, it's smaller at the root and then gets like larger at the tip. And it's just by the brand Numi. I got this from the Numi website like some years ago. But from my understanding, the website is not up anymore, so I'm pretty sure you can get it out at Ulta. And I'll try to find a link to this exact wand and put it below in the description box. You're gonna take your wand and pull it behind your head like this. And then you're just gonna wanna place the hair at the root of it and then twirl. Now, since this piece is in the back of my head, I'm not gonna like make sure the roots is perfect. The root of the hair is perfect because honestly it doesn't have to be. And with the look that I'm going for, I don't want a really tight uniform curl. I just kind of want something flirtatious, like flirty and effortless, you know. So I'm just gonna hold it on for a couple seconds and then I'm going to unravel it. I'm just gonna like basically take the curl and then like twist it back up, and then I'm gonna pin it. Now, a lot of people pin theirs to their heads, but how I like my curls to look, I don't do that because it really doesn't have to be done that way for how I get my signature curls. Now, keep in mind, this is a how to wand your hair video, but it's also a how I get my signature curl. So this is how I get my signature curls. I'm gonna take the next section and do it the exact same way. And you want to curl it away from your face. And my curls are not perfect at all, like, but that's the look I'm going for. Like this look right here, this curl it's not perfect, but that's the look that I'm going for. That's the look that I'm seeking. So I'm just going to pin this curl up a little bit. That's basically what I do. I'm gonna do a couple more demonstrations for you guys so you can see. But this is all I do. And then I start at the back and I just kind of like section off 2 tracks of hair at a time. But you don't want to like section off too much hair, especially if you're a beginner. You don't want to section off too much hair to work with and then it gets all over the place. So what I like to do is while I'm taking off section by section, if I've gotten like enough hair in the section like to make the section not too big, then I just kind of stop and just work with that piece, and then I'll like continue after that. Then I'm just gonna take the curl in my hand. I'm gonna take a pin and pin the curl. And then I'm just gonna section off another piece, not too thick, but not too thin. And I'm actually gonna turn around so you guys can see what I'm doing. You just repeat that all over your head. As you can see, put the one here, put the hair over, and then just twirl. And the more you practice, the easier it's gonna become for you. And then you wanna hold it on. You can hold it on depending on how long you want. I kinda like to hold mine on like 8 seconds. I know some people say 5 seconds, but I like my curls to be like, I like my curls to be defined. And when I hold it on for about 8 to 10 seconds, the curls last like a long time. So as you can see, I'm gonna let the end go, and then I'm gonna catch it in my fingers like this, and then I'm gonna remove the wand, and then I'm just gonna let the hair fall in my hand, and then I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna take my hand and then I'm gonna like push it back up and pin it. Now I'm gonna finish the rest of my hair. Well, actually I'm gonna finish this section on camera for you guys, and then I'm gonna finish the rest of it. I'm gonna speed that part up, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys what the finished look looks like after I take out the pin curls. Put my wand under the hair and then go around. Really, it just takes practice. My sister, she cannot get this technique at all. She always asks me like, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Can you tell me what I need to do for my technique? And I'm like, practice is practice. Because she's really not good with hair and stuff. So I just tell her, you just have to practice. And pin it, baby. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish the rest of this. And honestly, once you get the hang of this, like, if I wasn't doing this video, I would already, like, it would only take me 30 minutes to do this, honestly. Like, once you get the hang of it, it takes me 30 minutes tops. But you want to make sure you're getting all the pieces of hair, because you don't want to leave anything behind, because when you're because if you do, when you finish, you're gonna have like straight pieces, and it ain't cute. All right, so now I'm gonna finish the rest of this side, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys what I do to finish up my look. So I'm almost finished, but I came to show you guys this part. All right, so my part is here, and these two are the last two pieces that I have until I'm finished. All right, so when I said curl away from your face, I'm gonna take this and I'm going to twirl it away from my face. And I'm not going to start at the very root, because I want my signature curl look. And my signature curl look is like, it's like a hump in the front, and it's kind of like a big, like an emphasized bang. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'll show you guys what I mean when I get to the front piece and take off my headscarf. Stitch it and pin her. And then this is the last piece. I'm gonna do the same thing with the this piece. Curl it away. And I'm not gonna begin my curl right there at the root, because I want this emphasized bang sort of look. And then I'm gonna pin this one up as well. All right, so I'm gonna go take my scarf off, and then I'll be back to show you guys how to take it down. For this head down, what I'm gonna do is take my TRESemmé hairspray, shake it up real good, and then I'm gonna spray my hair while it's still pinned. And then I'm gonna start taking her down. So what you wanna do is start from the ones that you started. So since I started on this side and gradually went over to that side, I'm just gonna start. And then you literally just take the pins out and just let the curl fall. However it falls, it really doesn't matter, honestly, because of what we're gonna do next. So this is what these curls look like. This is what they look like so far. This is how my hair looks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my coconut milk oil, and this is by the brand Organics, and I'm gonna apply a downsizing out in the palm of my hands. My hair, and then I'm gonna grab my curls and pull them down. And I really want the oil to get on the ends, because that's where the frizz is gonna happen. Since I can't find the exact comb, I'm gonna take the ends, and then I'm gonna comb them out. Just like that. If I had the right comb, this would be perfect, but you know, have to do what we have to do. So then I'm just going to take my hair, and I'm just going to do this really, really gentle. I'm not trying to comb the curls out. I'm just trying to give it a more effortless look, because that's my signature curl look. Now you see how it's really bouncy? It's really bouncy. That's a look that you want to achieve. You don't want frizzy roots, but at the same time, you don't want defined roots. You want it to be really, as you can see, my roots are like really just bouncy and just free flowy. That's what you want. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And if you need to add just a little bit more oil to your ends for frizz purposes, that's fine. Just don't add too much, because it's gonna get really greasy and weighed down. All right, so what I'm gonna do right here for the front, give myself a little hump here. So I'm just gonna raise it up and just fix it. So I'm gonna raise this up and I'm gonna gently comb out the curl a little bit. And then there we go. Look at that. I'm gonna take a little hairspray. Just to give it some height. And there we have it. Keep looking this way because my mirror's over here, but you want to kind of just work with it until it looks exactly how you want it to look. This is pretty much the finished look. This is the finished look, girl. So this is how I get my signature bombshell curls. This is the finished look, you guys. Now I'm about to go put on my earrings and I'm about to be cute, okay?